Hey, what is up, everyone? Nick here, and I'm going to be talking about what I thought of the premiere for Arrow Season 3. The episode was titled The Calm, and we can assume that it's the calm before the storm. Now that we know that Ra's al Ghul has been confirmed for the overarching villain this season, and we pretty much know that the League of Assassins will be involved a lot. Komodo has been confirmed to be on the show. I think he's appearing in the second episode. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. But first off, I'm gonna go over a little recap of what I've thought of Arrow so far, because I don't think you guys know exactly how much of a fan I am of this show. So season one, I watched in about 3 days. I marathoned it all, and I thought it was really good. Um, it wasn't like mind-blowing TV, but it was entertaining, and it gave me something, a new show to watch, and I had heard about it and was interested in it, so I sat down and watched it all, and liked it. The last few episodes really were great, I thought, and I was. I also liked how it ended on sort of a bad note. Like the good guys didn't really win at the end of season one. We had like basically half the city destroyed, hundreds of people dead. Oliver had to basically sacrifice everything to try and save the city, and he didn't even succeed. He failed the city basically. And so starting off season two, they amped up everything, better effects, more heroes, more characters. Deathstroke was involved. The Suicide Squad made cameos. It was a really great season, I think, overall. But however, I wasn't too crazy about the ending for season two because I thought it was really like anticlimactic. I felt like they were building up this huge fight between Deathstroke and Arrow, and it was kind of like a minute or two long, and it could have been better. But yeah, so going into season three, I was actually pretty hyped because of the characters they had announced. Ra's al Ghul obviously coming to the show, and Komodo and that sort of thing, because he was from the New 52 Jeff Lemire run. So that was awesome. And also, Brandon Routh was cast as Ray Palmer for the show, and they have said that he won't be suiting up as the Atom, which is kind of disappointing, but maybe season four, perhaps? Yeah, so just going this initially this episode, I was really intrigued. Actually, I thought it started off very strong, even better than the first two seasons. Personally, I thought this was the best premiere out of all three of them so far. I like Count Vertigo a lot. The this interpretation of him, he was certainly better than the Count that we had in season one and two. I like the dynamic a lot between Oliver and Roy. Because Arsenal was looking pretty awesome in this show actually, and he seemed very established too, which is cool. Um, I like the dynamics that played with Diggle and his new family, because I know a lot of people have said that they don't want Diggle to be around forever because they want Oliver to, evolve and not have to rely on him. So it seems like they're slowly pushing Diggle out of the show, that he's going to have a family, and possibly by the end of the season he won't be part of the Arrow team anymore. Maybe he'll move on and just have a normal life with his new wife or girlfriend or whatever, and the new child he has. So that'd be pretty interesting. And another thing that they tried to do was get Felicity and Oliver. He tried to express his true feelings for Felicity and stuff, but that didn't really work out because we know that she's going to be with Barry in the Flash show. So yeah. Also, another thing that was interesting about the season is that the flashbacks in the season two finale ended with Hong Kong, and in this episode we actually got to see more of that, and we found out that Amanda Waller was essentially holding Oliver captive on Hong Kong. That he wasn't actually on the island all 5 years that he was gone. So it's interesting that they also introduced Katana in the flashbacks, and she was in the Wolverine film in 2013. And so we can assume that she's gonna probably train Oliver in some other forms of combat. And yeah, I'm actually curious to see what Amanda Waller really wants with Oliver in the flashbacks, because she says that she wants a man of his skill set. but it's not really certain as for why. The end of this episode was kind of a shock to me, but at the same time, the more I thought about it, the more I was a little bit let down. And I'll let you know why. This is actually a major spoiler for anyone who has not seen the episode, you should probably turn this off now or skip to the end. But yeah, so the end of this episode has Sarah Lance, aka the Canary, and she meets up with her sister Laurel, and they talk, and she says that, I can't talk to Dad and all that, and then they part ways, and Sarah is killed by what we now know is, well, we know it's Komodo because of the preview for the next episode. So the Komodo killed Canary, and Laurel actually heard it, and then went back and saw her dead sister there. So now we can assume that Laurel will become the true Black Canary in the show, like in the comics. The reason I didn't like this, actually, after thinking about it more, is because it was kind of weird that at the end of season 2, Sarah goes off and says, like, well, I'm going back to the League, I don't know when I'll be back, and then now she's back right away in this episode, which is I felt like they kind of cheapened her death. If they really wanted impact, they should have killed her off at the end of season 2 and made that be the big cliffhanger, instead of introducing her, saying that she's gonna be gone, and then bringing her back for like a cameo and then killing her off instantly. That's kind of like, I don't know. It just sort of cheapened the death to me. I felt it would have been more impactful to end the season with that. But overall, I actually did like this episode a lot. I'd give it an 8.5. I really liked the aspect that Count Vertigo's serum made Oliver see himself, because that's what he fears the most, is can he be Oliver Queen or can he be the Arrow? He's having trouble reconciling the two halves of him, this duality that he lives. But yeah, I'm actually really excited for this season overall. I can't wait to see Ra's al Ghul, because Stephen Amell posted on his Facebook that he's preparing for the most physically demanding fight of the show, which everyone speculated was the fight between Ra's al Ghul. But yeah, overall, let me know what you guys think down below. Did you like this premiere? Did you like it more than the season 2 premiere? What are your expectations for this season? Do you want to see Deathstroke back? Do you want to see the Suicide Squad again this season? Do you want to see Roy sort of take on his own, more Roy-focused episodes with Arsenal? Or some more stuff with the Flash? Let me know what you guys think down below, and I will see you in the next video.